Good evening, my friends. We took care of that technical issue that we had, so I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this live on Facebook or LinkedIn or on my YouTube channel. We're happy to be back. And for those of my friends that are participating in this live broadcast, I want to welcome all of you as well. Let me take a look and see who's here. Okay, now this is my favorite time of the year. From now until the next 45 days, it's actually 46 days, but tomorrow will be 45. 45 days till Christmas. Christmas. And there are some fabulous, powerful recruiting strategies that are unique for this time of year. And I mean unique. They only work between now and New Year's Eve. But when you apply them to your daily activity, your business will go crazy. So what are you going to be doing New Year's Eve? You're going to be celebrating because you took to heart what I shared with all of you? You could be. Now, your business does not slow down in November and December unless you do. Whether you're a new student, a loyal student, an old friend, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level before the end of the year, you will have a number of unfair advantages over your competition with the information that I'm going to share with you. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook, break recruiting records, build your team faster, and have your upline scratching their heads wondering how you're doing. Now, I am saying this from experience because I watch this happen every year. Now, LinkedIn is the world's largest professional network. They have 990 million professional people. And it's easy to communicate with all of them. Everybody on LinkedIn falls into a category, the reason they created that profile in the first place. So it's easy to pick out the people that would naturally be interested in your business. Posting motivational images builds rapport with your prospects. For the last 6 weeks, I've been featuring Bruce Lee's quote, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." Because your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Very simple. Create a page. Put yourself out there so people can see you. Then connect with people. Now, most people, when they already learn this, they're already on Facebook, they're already on LinkedIn, they're already connected to people. So they take a few simple actions with their profile, they make themselves more visible, and they start making sales right away because they're already connected to people. Next, we want to communicate with people. So we're going to communicate with the people that we're already connected to, but we can also reach out to people that we would like to talk to that we don't know. Close them, qualify them, make sure that we have what they need, and close more sales than ever before. You don't need to buy leads. You don't need funnels. You don't need capture pages. You don't need a blog, a profile. It's so simple that anyone can master it. It's just about practice. Now, I love sharing success stories, not because I'm trying to impress you, but because I want to impress upon you what you can be doing. If other people are doing it, you can do it too. Timothy sent me this. I was doing good before I came across you, but now I've taken things to the next level and closed so many more deals that otherwise would be left unclosed without you. I'm promoting a physical product, water ionizers, the Enagic water machine. We're going to be awarded on stage again in December at the company year-end event. I helped one Enagic distributor sell 100 machines, 100 machines in 6 weeks. Now, there's always a story behind every success story. In this case, I just showed them when Flint, Michigan was having all those water problems. The pipes were bad. People were drinking bottled water. I showed him how to connect with 3 different types of medical professionals. He connected with them, sold them all machines. Their patients were all parents, and it just boomeranged. Marissa, in December, signed up 13 people. And she sent me this. I enrolled 2 people into my Melaleuca business yesterday, thanks to you and your scripts, and I got 2 appointments for tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm up to 6. Since I started last week, I never thought it would be so easy. By the day after Christmas, she was up to 13 people. When I was building a network marketing business, I signed up 20 people on the 26th, 27th, 28th, and the 29th. 5 people every day. Al enrolled 3 people his first week. One of them brought in 750 people in December. I enrolled 3 people in my business. I have 1 business builder, 2 customers. I'm loving this. Meeting new people every day. It's like fishing. I'll be on the 1 o'clock call. The guy I'm talking about brought in 750 people into his organization the first 15 days of December. Steve, 3 sales today, all directly traced to contacts I made using your techniques. And the person I brought in has brought in 4 of her friends and has 8 more to bring in. This is the kind of activity you can expect. But when it comes to talking to people, you have to follow my scripts. We're not here to sell. We're here to determine if there's an opportunity to sell. So I was working with Matthew. He was a DEA agent. Been in the DEA department, the Drug Enforcement Administration for 26 years. He retired. He was in boot camp. He got into a network marketing company, his first one. He loved boot camp, but he really wanted to go fast, so he signed up for my coaching program. Great student. Had a lot of fun working with him. And after our 3rd coaching session, he knew what to do. He had his profile was perfect. We had picked out 3 different categories of people that were all going to be interested in his business. But he was in too much of a hurry to tell people about his business. When I went into his account to check out who he was talking to, I was just blown away. I said, Matthew, you don't bring up your business yet. It's too soon. Came back to our next session. He was doing the same thing. Reaching out to people. Everybody was accepting his connection request. So what happened? How could I get through to him? So I said, he's in law enforcement. I said, what happens when a criminal says, please did not read me my Miranda rights? They let him go. You are required to read a criminal their Miranda rights. He started laughing. And then I brought it up, found it on the internet. Miranda warning, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire blah, 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 you got to, every time, word for word. Otherwise, they're never going to be in front of a judge. They're going to let them go. Well, he got it. He sent me this 3 days later. Signed up 5 people in the last 3 days. Follow the scripts. They're easy to follow. Sam enrolls 90% of the people that he talks to about his business. 90%. Again, because he's following the scripts. And he's using a feature of LinkedIn that if you've been on LinkedIn for any length of time, solid gold. Solid gold. Let me pop over here on LinkedIn. Let me show you what he did. As a matter of fact, all of you, for those of you that are existing students, this is what you need to be doing tonight. Go over to your network. See how many people you're connected to. Well, I've got 10,837, but when I filter it to my first level, they're giving me credit for 9,700. Now, these 9,700 people all have connections. They're your first level. Their connections are on your second level. Those 9,700 people link me to 1,650,000. Try this. And these people on your second level, well, they've all got connections too. So with those 9,700 initial connections, my network is 965 million out of 990 million. Connected to everybody. But that's not what I want to show you. We're only interested in your first level. You start searching for people in your first level, and you're going to discover all kinds of people that, frankly, you made the connection, but you never talked to them. What Sam did was Sam went into his connections, and he was specifically looking for 5 different categories of people. You can go up here and you can say, show me all of the people that you're connected to that are looking for an opportunity. I got 1,300. And when you start looking at these people, you're going to discover, oh my God, some of these people you haven't connected with. Another great feature of LinkedIn, come back over here to your network. Celebrations. Celebrations will let you know who's changing jobs, who's having a work anniversary, or who's having a birthday. All right. So I've been connected with Francis 3 years. I've never talked to her. I've been connected to Howard for 7 years. I think so the last time we connected was back in 2016. We haven't talked since. You would be amazed. Here's somebody. Jamie was one of my students. We've been connected for 11 years. In 2017. Amazing. You have simple, easy access to people. You're never going to run out of people to talk to. So working with Sam, He sent me this. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. It's one a day. 90% of the people that he's talking to. He says, your way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people that he talks to. 21 people, he's selling a $5,000 product. Do the math. Now, LinkedIn has made many new changes that are making it easier than ever before to connect with perfect prospects for your business and enroll them. But you got to turn them on. And every time LinkedIn makes a major change, they go in and they reset things. So you have to constantly be checking to make sure that you're still visible. For the last 2 months, as LinkedIn and Facebook have been making significant changes, I've been quietly working on some new things that will generate more nonstop leads that will turn immediately into customers and distributors and sales than you can believe. ChatGPT is one of the things that I've been working on. And I must say, been having there's a weather alert in my area. Okay, so the bottom line, ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT, which stands for Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer, that's a big word, is a large language model-based chatbot that was launched last year and enabled its users to refine and steer a conversation towards a desired length and goal. Now, I have been writing chatbots for a number of customers for years. You know, when you call the bank or you call a business and you get this automated thing, I've written those for maybe 50 different companies. What I've discovered is I could take my existing scripts, which are phenomenal. Phenomenal. When we add ChatGPT to it, takes it up a whole new level. For the last 3 months, as LinkedIn and Facebook have been making significant changes, I've been working on incorporating ChatGPT into my 4-step formula. I was planning on releasing it in January. Considering the success that a number of my students are having with it now, I can't sit on it because I know what it will do for your business before the end of the year. We introduced it to the participants in my November boot camp. It's going to play a major, major role in our December and January boot camps. Response rates are doubling, tripling when you add ChatGPT. And my secret sauce. Remember, you're communicating with people via text. And I'm thrilled to announce that our social media scripts book for bootcamp, private message scripts for social media that open doors and close sales, is going to be released for our December bootcamp, and it's going to have all kinds of ChatGPT directions. Coming in December, it's now integrated with GPT. There are new strategies and scripts, newly revised scripts. We're taking all of the scripts that are in the book, we're tightening them up, revising them a bit, making them stronger. Excuse me. We have new chat examples and we have new case studies that are easy to replicate. Easy to duplicate. So whether you're an old friend, a loyal student, a new student, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take their business to the next level, these new prospecting and recruiting tactics will give you a number of unfair advantages over your competition for the next 45 days. They'll enable you to beat your competition to the best prospects for your business and enroll them faster. One unfair advantage is going to provide you with a crystal ball that eliminates the uncertainty when it comes to identifying perfect prospects for your business. So you'll know in advance who the perfect prospects are and how to easily attract them to you. Now you can experience explosive growth in your business in the next 45 days. Your business will not slow down over the holiday season unless you do. Inflation and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to jump on LinkedIn because they need or want to find ways to generate additional income on a full-time or a part-time basis. LinkedIn now has 990 million professionals. They will be at 1 billion users before the end of the year. Large companies are laying off tens of thousands of employees. Now, in the next 45 days, you've got more social events, parties, family get-togethers than the whole rest of the year put together. Combining all of these factors results in two important things. One, people will spend more money. People start thinking about around Thanksgiving. We're all giving thanks for what we all have to be thankful for. And we start thinking about what can we do next year? What can we do to make next year better than this year? And people will need more money. With that in mind, understand that in the next 45 days, more people will be seeking part-time work, looking to find a better paying job or a new job, and are looking to find ways to make money from home than any other time of the year. Now, some of my new prospecting and recruiting strategies and tactics and scripts only work in the next 90 days. And when used correctly, they'll enable you to dramatically increase the size of your existing network and experience significant rank advancement before New Year's Eve. Many of the recent changes made by LinkedIn have made my strategies, tactics, and scripts even more effective than ever before. And some of the recent changes made portions of my training material obsolete. Every time you connect with someone, it's like planting a seed in the garden. And then you water it, you nourish it with posts. Communicate with folks. And when you've learned enough about them to know that they're a perfect prospect for your business, you bring them into your business. Can it really be that easy? Yes, it can. You can recruit like crazy in November and December. There are over 40 holidays in November, official and unofficial, and 30 holidays in December. And using GIFs, moving images, will help you turn these holidays into a bonanza for recruiting. November, I knocked off some of the unofficial holidays. 30. Sunday is International Men's Day. We have unofficial holidays. We have official holidays. December, you got 40 days to Christmas, 46 days to New Year's Eve, and you got 30 holidays in January. Now, the fastest growing top earners in network marketing will tell you that they owe their success to LinkedIn and Facebook. They have large, fast-growing teams of people enrolling new distributors and customers in less than an hour to a day. And their new recruits are doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business, but no one is willing to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. 70% of the people in network marketing today are orphans. The person that brought them into the business is not in the business. Or the person that brought them into the business doesn't have a clue as to how to build a business. I'm going to tell you what they're doing, how they're doing it, so you and members of your team can be doing it too. So today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can now be done on your mobile phone with a Facebook and LinkedIn phone app. Andrea, I saw that note on Facebook about, buying your upline's business, and it's a very, very gutsy but dangerous thing to do. We can talk tomorrow, and I'll tell you the things that you have to look out for. Last thing you want to do, is buy an organization. You have no relationship with those people. You're just buying the people. You don't know how many of them are going to continue to produce. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts and my secret sauce. Secret sauce being GIFs, moving images. Response rates are doubling and tripling when you add my ChatGPT secret sauce. Now, texting is just like talking on LinkedIn, Facebook, any social network. In fact, texting is easier and sometimes better than talking. And most people don't answer their phones today, but everyone looks at their texts. A text isn't intrusive as an unexpected phone call. Texting is universally accepted. Almost everyone does it. And most new network marketers are reluctant to call people, but will eagerly text someone when provided with proper strategies and scripts. And when you run some of my scripts through ChatGPT with proper directions, it will turn you into a recruiting machine. Texting doesn't require any special skills, and there's no learning curve. Using ChatGPT and will dramatically increase the effectiveness of your text messages. Now, adding animated content to your text message is producing immediate results, and it's a way to impress your connections and showcase your social networking expertise. A GIF, a moving image, draws extra attention to your message, so people are much more likely to answer it faster. GIFs are my secret conversational sauce. So whether you're wishing someone a happy birthday or you're wishing someone a unofficial holiday like National Oreo Day or Easter or Father's Day or the unofficial holiday National Selfie Day or National Ice Cream Cake Day. Putting this information out puts you in a position where people perceive you to be what they call a social influencer. We got official holidays and we have unofficial holidays like Happy Pina Colada Day. We just came through Halloween. No time at all in the United States. We're going to be into Thanksgiving, and then we've got Christmas, we've got Hanukkah, all the way up to New Year's Eve. And there's at least 40 unofficial holidays in between. ChatGPT adds even more power and spice to your messages. The frequent use of animated GIFs in your messages will make you stand out from the crowd of other people that your prospects are talking to, makes them smile, makes them respond to you faster. Now, the top earners in your business will tell you, if you want to be successful, you got to talk to 5 people, minimum 5 people every day about your business. You can do that on Facebook and LinkedIn in less than an hour by texting your best prospects, engaging them in a conversation. These conversations can lead to sales when you follow my scripts. Top earners will tell you, if you want to be wildly successful, talk to 10 people about your business every day. Talk to them. Follow my scripts. You can do it in an hour. But if you have aspirations to become a top earner, talk to 20 people a day. And you can become a top earner in 90 days. Do that in 2 to 3 hours. But these conversations can lead to sales when you follow both my proven steps, scripts, and my 90-day game plan, which is a part of my top earner retreats. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads. Some are better than others. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram are the top, but so many changes are taking place on LinkedIn that it's like a fire that's consuming all the oxygen in the room. LinkedIn is going to be your favorite social network. I'm going to share with you some things that they've recently done that is going to change the game for everybody. There are 3 things that make a social network great. First, it's the profiles. LinkedIn was originally set up as a repository for resumes. You're looking at the person's work history. LinkedIn lets you know the people that are flat out looking for work. LinkedIn is hot. They've got the best profiles, and now they've added some new features that we're going to be sharing with everybody in boot camp. Second, we got a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users. Engage in conversation that will result in enrolling new business builders. Texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. They color up the conversation. LinkedIn, on top of that, has a texting feature that enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. And finally, the third feature, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your personal demographics. Again, no social network has better searching features than LinkedIn. They got the best searching features, and now we have been talking, for those of you that are in boot camp over the last maybe 12 months, I've been recommending one of their advanced features. And now we're adding 2 more to the list. We're adding Recruiter Lite. Leads are free. Everyone on LinkedIn can be categorized as in a particular category. 990 million professionals, even though Facebook has 3 billion, doesn't come close to Facebook. You communicate with people on Facebook by liking things, reacting to what they do. Same thing on LinkedIn. They've got their own way to acknowledge and react to things that people do. But LinkedIn is no longer a secret. Millions of marketers are rushing to join every month, forcing LinkedIn to make significant changes. They're being overrun. The number of marketers joining LinkedIn and then violating their rules and terms of service has overwhelmed their systems, much like a swarm of locusts would have on a field of wheat. The LinkedIn people are not happy. As a result, they're changing things up. LinkedIn closed the account of this person after he sent this message to hundreds of people. They send you a connection request, you accept it, and hey, do you keep your options open to making money? Would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? No biggie. If not, I'm just throwing it out there. Or, Kathy, as a professional, do you keep your option open to new health products that people are raving about? 990 million professionals. The keyword search will help you identify perfect prospects. The advanced search will help you locate people looking for new opportunities. Notifications and celebrations will enable you to follow the activity of your prospects. The live chat will enable you to talk to people, qualify them with questions, and enroll leaders. So you know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube. You got a direct link to Twitter, now called X. The smartphone app has video features, and I understand that X is adding their own chatbot. LinkedIn live videos enable you to record things and publish them. I'm broadcasting this tonight on LinkedIn. And they got a built-in live meeting, a Zoom feature. Now, everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason, their photo and cover. Plus, the information provided about them and their visible daily activity makes it easy to pick the best prospects for your business. Prospects who would be interested in your business and eager to talk about it. The green M&Ms in that bowl represent business builders, people that are looking for ways to make money. The orange M&Ms are recession victims, looking for a way to make money and survive financially. They work for Bed Bath & Beyond for 25 years as a store manager. And in July, they lost their job. Unhappy network marketers, seriously looking for another company. The owner of the company died 3 years ago. His kids are running the business. They're running it into the ground. Leaders are leaving. We'll talk about that this weekend. Active network marketers, the blues, that are open to looking at your business because they're not making enough money in the company that they're in. And finally, customers, people who would eagerly buy your products, could become business builders later. So you got all these people that you can be talking to. You have to reach out, and you need to make sure that you are reaching out to people that are active. Just because someone has a profile on there doesn't mean that they're active. They could have created that profile 10 years ago, haven't been back in 7. You reach out to enough inactive network marketers, LinkedIn will shut you down. They'll assume that you're a robot. So LinkedIn makes it easy. They let people put that open to work frame around their picture. When you follow my scripts exactly, it usually only takes 2 or 3 back and forth messages for you to know who you want to talk to and who you want to just forget about. When you know in advance by the contents and visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for what you're selling, you qualify them during a casual conversation, you're going to sell to more people and build your business faster. The smartest top earners in your business are using LinkedIn correctly. They're using it differently than most of the online marketers. All of my students are using it differently than all the online marketers. They use LinkedIn's latest new features to enroll customers and reps in less time without rejection. They can build larger teams faster, and they build massive organizations all around the world, wherever your business does business. LinkedIn is Facebook for professionals. Their new searching features are outrageous. So we've been recommending Sales Navigator for well over a year and a half because of some of its features. One feature that was especially effective was where you could look up people who had just joined LinkedIn in the last 24 hours, in the last week, in the last month, in the last 3 months. It was available to everybody for 8 months, 2 years ago, and then it disappeared. One of my coaching students signed up for it. And in our first coaching session, I saw he had it. And now, for those of you that are students, I told everybody, if you're subscribing to Sales Navigator, let your subscription run out. Okay? Cancel it. Don't renew it. And I'm going to go over all of the things that you can do with Recruiter Lite and Recruiter. You'll be able to make your own decision as to which way you want to go. LinkedIn is going to become your favorite social network. You can build your business in an hour a day, but no one says you have to stop after an hour. So knowing who's in your target audience and understanding who you want to talk to is going to determine who you want or connect with, will determine who you want to talk to, who you'll be searching for, and how you'll engage them in a conversation. Talking to more of the right people will increase the number of people that you'll enroll in your business. Last month, on the LinkedIn homepage, on the corporate page, they talked about having 980 million users worldwide, 59 million in China. Most of the bogus profiles that are coming in from China. This month, when I went to LinkedIn to pull up the new figures, they don't list China. LinkedIn turned 20 years old this year. Millions of professionals are rushing to join. Every second, 4 new people are joining. Look at these numbers. 10,868 new members join every month. LinkedIn will have 1 billion members by the end of November. Actually, maybe, yeah, by the end of November. LinkedIn CEO said that their goal is to get to 3 billion members. Break it down by continent. North America, 224 million, 242 million in Europe. In the Asia Pacific area, 202 million. Latin America, 146 million. You could build your business anywhere. Some more interesting statistics. The age range, almost 60% of the people on LinkedIn are now 25 to 34. 58.4 million companies are registered. 129,000 schools are registered. 39,000 different skills are listed. That's big. And 140 million people have the open to work frame around their profile photo. I mean, how easy are they making it? So now you can search for people by their profession, by their skill sets, sales training, team management, team building, leadership development, by their location, by their activity, and by their desire or urgency to find new ways to generate income. 9 months ago, the only way you could tell if somebody was active was you'd have to look at their activity and you could see what they were posting. If they hadn't posted anything in under a year, you couldn't tell how active they were. Not anymore. Now, LinkedIn lets you see what they're doing, even when you're not connected. What comments they've made, what reactions what they've done, which makes it easier for you to pick out the most active people. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people who'd be successful in your business based on their skills. Connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. More people than ever before are looking for ways to make extra or full-time income and work from home. You have the opportunity that provides a solution for that. LinkedIn is the best social network to build your business on because they provide you with the easiest direct access to the most professional people. It's 100 times better than Facebook for building your business. And it's hot. Your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors, which we work with all of you during boot camp. Optimizing your profiles that can be found in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people communicate with other users. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders. We're going to walk you through doing all of these things. Efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. Now, LinkedIn recently created their own artificial intelligence. When you go in there, they'll offer you the opportunity, let us work on your profile, let us help you. So one of my coaching students had his profile set up, and I said, hey, write it with artificial intelligence. Save the time. Because what they come up with is ludicrous. LinkedIn has rolled out major restrictions because of what I call the locust effect. So they are now affecting the way people communicate with other people. All free account users can only send 10 connection requests a month with a request message of 200 characters or less instead of the 300 characters. You used to be able to send out 300 in a month. Now it's 10. LinkedIn celebration feature, which I demonstrated, makes it easier to follow up with your prospects. Reconnect with and follow up with your best prospects, connect with the best new prospects. You're going to save time, you increase your closing rates, you reduce rejection, and you build a better team faster. So, Sales Navigator, what we've been talking about, has made some changes. And the thing that really made it appealing was they would tell you how many people you were connected with posted in the last 30 days. But you have to go in there and you have to turn it on. LinkedIn's Recruiter Lite will let you see who joined LinkedIn in the last day, the last week, the last 2 weeks, the last 30 days, or the last 3 months. This was huge. However, when you upgrade to Recruiter Lite, you lose that feature of seeing who posted. You have to upgrade to Recruiter Heavy, which is more money. And we've come up with a solution for that. Now, you can get mind-blowing activity, mind-blowing results with some of the texting tactics that you're going to be able to use between now and the end of the year. What you post builds rapport with your prospects without talking to them. Last month, we had an example. One of my students, one of the case studies for those of you that are in boot camp. She connected with somebody in November. In one of the first conversations they had, found out that the person had been in 5 network marketing companies, was burned out, would never do another one. 8 months later, they signed up with my student in their business. 8 months. From November, December, January, very little conversation. They could hardly get them to react and respond. Didn't respond until February. What kept them connected was the posting. When we go back and look at the amount of time that was spent in actual conversation, it was less than an hour. You're planting seeds, posting with moving images, GIFs, produce 10 times the visibility, 10 times the activity. Posting a moving image creates more likes, comments, and shares, starts more conversation with prospects, more engagement, creates more opportunities to talk about your business, creates better rapport with your prospects, creates increased awareness of who you are, and it creates a perception that you're an expert to your niche audience, and it creates appreciation of your influencer status. People appreciate what you send them. So, where before you would send this as a motivating message, which was very effective, you can send a GIF. It's more visible. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. A moving image gets you more action. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Thomas Edison tried 10,000 times to make a light bulb. Same thing. So in bootcamp, we're going to show you where to get them. As a matter of fact, one of the tools that we make available to you in bootcamp is we've got these saved for you. You don't have to look for them. My favorite, when life hands you lemons, make lemonade. This is what you send to an unhappy network marketer that just lost their business, or somebody that worked for Bed Bath & Beyond for 25 years and just lost their job. When something happens, it takes you down a different road than you'd planned. You can take control of the situation and turn it into something positive. What looks like a catastrophe can end up being a wonderful new opportunity. And I want to thank one of my students that actually made this gift. LinkedIn and Facebook's new features make enrolling business builders easier. On Facebook, the big deal is changing your picture. On LinkedIn, as well as Facebook, it's wishing someone a happy birthday or working around a holiday. Now, you're going to enroll more reps with these proven actions and innovative texting scripts. The photo change, a birthday wish, a holiday wish, an unofficial holiday wish, or a motivational post. People are going to react. When they react, you send a text message to the suitable prospects that respond to any of your actions. Follow my scripts to enroll them in your business. Now, there are 19 simple actions that start conversations, or 8 on LinkedIn, 11 on Facebook. Will Zanders was a coaching student. He was the number 6 top earner in his company when we started working together. As a matter of fact, we started working together in November. And it produces immediate results. So he sent me this quick testimonial for you. I implemented the strategies from our first coaching call. Within 72 hours, I was the number 1 recruiter globally. Well, we had over 4,000 friends. Then he sends me this 2 weeks later. It's exactly like you said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts that generated dozens of easy conversations by following a script word for word, and I've generated a dozen sales. My activity has made my entire organization curious about what I'm doing. It will make your family and friends curious about what you're doing. Resurrected a few of my dormant distributors that want to get back in the business, and I also made 3 appointments with people who want to get into my business. Where have you been all my life? And then he calls with another testimonial.
I do have a great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I've actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest 6-figure earners, Melissa Brower. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has 0 network marketing experience. I taught her just a few of the techniques that you taught me, and she's already like number 7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life. And we all appreciate you so much.
There's nothing to stop you. Over the summer, he called me when he was coming back from his convention in Vegas. Changing your picture. And the picture on the right, he posted the picture. 39 people liked it. 20 people made comments. In the picture on the left, 63 people liked it. 33 people made comments. Changing your picture can have outrageous results. He shared his story.
I'm driving, so I want to share this quick testimonial in case my signal cuts out. I'm heading out of Vegas right now. Had a great time in Las Vegas. You know, I was in your boot camps and we were doing the private coaching. It was amazing. I'm actually working with 2 of my team members right now. One of my guys who's in the car right now has 5 conversations going on about his business. It had 0 yesterday. Everybody who's on the Zoom, Max is the guy you want to work with. This is one of the trainers in network marketing who actually has stuff that flat out works in real life, not the latest, greatest quick funnel, shiny guru stuff. You want the real stuff that works. Now, last but not least, Max, last time we talked, I think I was the number 6 earner in the company, or number 5. So I'm number 2 right now. So we've got a little bit ways to go to number 1, but I just wanted to thank you personally for just really giving us and my organization tools that we really needed, especially from a conversational flow standpoint to get to that level. So we've had a lot of rank advances since then. We're still polishing some things up. If I need to do some more coaching with you, I can acknowledge that. But I'm the #2 earner right now. I just hit the diamond rank last month. That's a solid 45, 50,000 a month, easy. So this has actually been so far the biggest month I've ever had in 10 years in network marketing, man. So I really just wanted to thank you personally and anybody who's on the Zoom, man. You really got to take this stuff seriously. Don't just play with it. Max is the real deal.
Now, Joel Whaley, this first month had signed up 18 people in his business. He's in boot camp. He's working with me one-on-one. This guy knows how to sell. A year later, he comes back and he's got an insurance business. He puts 100 agents into his business in November and December. November and December. He called in during one of our Power Lead System trainings.
Let me open Joe up. You know, I love it when former students come back. Joe, how are you?
Doing good, doing great.
I love it. You know, I constantly refer to you as, you know, one of my favorite success stories because Joe here is probably one of the most experienced, talented salespeople I've ever met. I mean, this man could sell you anything.
Sweet. See, I like him already.
You know, it's true. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about you. You know, when I was working with you back in 2018, you know, you picked it up right away. You were doing great. And then in 2009, you decided to do this insurance thing. And I never thought that, I mean, you had pretty high goals, you know, 100 agents in 2 months. You guys did it well that you're here. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, in looking at your profile, see, I can see your followers. And this was a sly little thing that LinkedIn did where they told you if you want to make your posts visible for all the things that you do, then what you do is you become a content creator.
Gotcha.
Okay. And we thought when we did that, that was a wonderful thing. And it really was. But then it's kind of like in the middle of the night on a Friday night, they went in and they changed the deal. And what they did was they replaced your connect button with a follow button. So, you know, we're going to explain why. And so we need to go back in there and turn that off so that people can connect with you because they can still see what you're doing.
Yeah, I would like that. But you can also, if you click on more, I think there's a connect button in more.
Well, no, there wouldn't be one from us because we're already connected.
Right, right. I meant if it was a new person.
Right, well, right, but see, the average person doesn't know about that.
That's true. Where do you go in? I don't even know where to go in and turn it off.
If we have time, I'll show you.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, Max, I want to say thanks so much. And this is going to be our first $1 million year on that. We're well on our way. And I just wanted to, I mean, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. I just can't. I really appreciate everything you've done. Just wanted to say that.
Now, you're all head down the same road. Okay. Dan was building a Melaleuca business. He was enrolled by one of the top leaders in the company who died, turning Dan into an orphan. Well, Dan was one of my coaching students. He didn't want to build a business, but he had a cleaning business. So we changed direction, and I started working with him and showed him how he could get customers for his cleaning business. Last year, he was struggling financially. By the end of the year, and this year, he's going to make over $2 million.
Hey, Dan, how are you? Good, how are you? Look, I've heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days. Last time we spoke, you know, you would use the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business. And I think you said that, you know, now they kind of brought you and made you a partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn. And some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, we've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and water treatment facilities. And in doing so, I mean, it just blown up my business. And it's like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I came across you through somebody when I was in networking. When I was in network marketing. And I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things that was like, it's like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
Now,
And
it's easier to identify perfect prospects on LinkedIn from the information listed on their profile than on any other social network. Their answers to some simple questions will confirm that they are indeed a perfect prospect. Now, during the holiday season, I go crazy. Okay. And this weekend we have our 3-day top earner retreat. Let me talk about this. Thanksgiving is coming up, and the day after Thanksgiving is Black Friday. So this time of year, I always run special promotions on my different training packages. I'm going to share 2 with you tonight. It's an early Black Friday special. Now, some of you have already purchased some of these, and the difference is obviously that you've already had use of the information and material. So this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, my 3-day top earner retreat. I have never done this before. If you can't make the retreat, it's okay. All the sessions are recorded. Go to maxsteingart.com/retreat and use the promo code Great Deal. And you can participate for $99. For those of you that are already in it, that are already participating in it, the best thing that you could do, bring members of your team in. Invite your team. It's recorded. 85% of the people that participated in my retreat 2 years ago in a survey reported that they're making 6 figures today. What's fascinating is 20% of them, 25% of them are building a different business. The other Black Friday deal is our twofer. Go to maxsteingart.com/2-fur and use the promo code DOUBLE, and you can participate in the December and the January boot camp for $59 a boot camp. And I want to point out that in our December boot camp, we're coming out with our new private message scripts book. 2 days to the retreat. Retreat starts on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's all virtual. On Friday and Saturday, it'll run till 3 o'clock. On Sunday, it'll run to 1:30, 2 o'clock. We're going to teach you all the things that the top earners in your business don't know. Well, I don't know. know, but won't tell you unless you're on their team. Andrea, if you can reach out to me tomorrow, I mean, there's some things that, it's there are a number of things that you have to consider. Okay, if you're going to buy, your upline's business. Why is your upline selling it in the first place? You're buying it on the basis that it's generating what, 15, whatever it is, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month. There's no assurance that those people are going to continue to buy. No assurance. Anyway, if there's anybody that is interested in my coaching program, type in the chat window, coaching, put your phone number in. And one of my staff members will reach out to you tomorrow. I only work with 25 people a month. And it's funny, we filled all the positions on Monday, and I just finished up with somebody today. So we have another position available. Folks, your business does not slow down over the holidays. We're going to provide you with some strategies and scripts around every holiday that will generate sales. I have one strategy that is guaranteed to increase the volume being generated by your entire organization. And you can only do it in November. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless. I look forward to working with all of you in our next boot camp, but more important, I'm really looking forward to this particular retreat. Just like all my boot camps are different, every retreat is different. You'll come out of this retreat fired up, more motivated and excited because you finally know what it takes to be successful in network marketing. It's all about personal development. It's all about personal development. Caroline, did I tell us which is better, Light or Navigator? I have my own opinion. I have 11 people that are trying it out that are going through it. Okay. So the first people that are going to get my recommendation are going to be the participants in the retreat. Then we'll let it out in boot camp. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Well, until we talk again, best of luck in building your business, my friends, and God bless.